Well, my name is Trần Quốc Khánh and my student number ID is 018H0485. My topic is number 5. Okay. Now let's talk about part 1 and we will talk about food. The first question is that tell me about your favorite food. Well, this is definitely potato chips. Well, even though nowadays there are many different kinds of flavors, my all-time favorite one is still original. Every time I eat this food, I cannot stop until they are gone. Okay. And the next question is that describe your ideal meal. Well, I will describe about my favorite pizza. It has moist and tender meat. Additionally, green vegetables and melted cheese on the top, complemented perfectly. How can I say this combination is out of this world? Okay. And the next question is that what is your least favorite food? Wow, this is definitely bún đậu mắm tôm. Personally, I'm not a picky eater. I try my best to taste different foods. But how can I say this dish really rushes me out whenever I taste it. The noodles are fine, but how can I say it has a strange smell that I want to run away immediately. Okay, let's move on to talk about going on. Do you eat out often? Yes, absolutely. I usually dine out with my family or my close friends whenever we have free time. We often go to a small dining establishment, which is synonymous with seafood. Okay. The next question is that what is the most important thing for you when you go out? Well, this is definitely my bag. Whenever I go outside, I would like to grab my yellow fabric bag immediately. This is because I find it really handy to have a bag which has many pockets and compartments for me to store my essential items. Okay. And the next question is that, do you like to go out on your own or do you prefer to go out with your friends? My preference is going outside with my intimate friends. Well, currently I have a jogging club. We often run together alongside the bodies of water, the Several River. Every time we do that, we can feel the breeze and get some natural light. Okay, we move on to part 2. Okay, we move on to part 2. Let me turn on the lock. All right, let's go. I have been on several posh restaurants in my hometown, but my all-time favorite one is a small food establishment, which is quite near my house. From my apartment, if my memory serves me right, it's only about 10 minutes to get there on foot. So I find it really convenient to go to there on the weekend. Well, this restaurant is synonymous with seafood, including lobsters, crabs, and the like. But my all-time favorite food there is definitely seafood pizza. How can I describe about this food? Well, it has moist and tender beef and melted cheese and a lot of toppings on the top of that. Well, this is a best combination I have ever tasted. My family often go to there on Christmas. or some special holidays, especially Independence Day, we go to there because, how can I say, this restaurant has an affordable price for our family. Okay, and this is on about my part 2. Okay, we move on. We move on to part 3. Why do you think some people choose to be vegan? Well, how can I say? People nowadays are more likely to be health conscious, so they avoid putting some oily fried foods into their diet. Instead of that, they would like to eat something healthier, including green vegetables and whole grains. And yes, they would like to be able to control what ingredients come into their food, and as well as portion sizes. Yes, okay, this is all. And the next question is that, what is a typical meal in your hometown? Well, I don't really know exactly about this topic, but I think Vietnamese people are not a picky eater, so they can eat everything, especially bánh mì. This food is a staple, can be served as a breakfast, lunch, or even dinner for anybody. For some people who are always done a lot of deadlines and assignments, they are really busy, so they cannot get prepared in the morning. In these cases, they would like to take bánh mì immediately when they are in a hurry. Okay. And then, yes, this is all. Thank you for listening.